We're going to go back to Fenway Park in Boston and the massive broadcast booth for Baseball Hall of Famer Jim Palmer. And Jim, when you look at Manny Machado's night, the home run, kind of an interesting trot around the bases, to say the least.
It's the way Rick used to trot around there, because he used to surprise himself when he hit home runs. No, hey, they're booing him. It's part of the deal. You know, he's a terrific player. I don't know if anybody's ever played third base. I mean, Brooks Robinson, he was MVP of the World Series in '70. He had that kind of night offensively or defensively, and then right here he gets one of the few bad pitches that Porcello threw, a hanging curveball. There's home run number 5. So, again, I mean, he can play. It was superlative defense. He made plays tonight that you just dream about making. Said that on the air, and he's a marvelous player.
Jimmy, by the way, I did hit more home runs in Fenway than any other ballpark on the road. You might have it, but
two, all 2 of them. I just want to know if you ever, hey Demper, you ever hit one 470 feet like Manny did in New York the other night?
With a fungo from center field.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Jim, here's some other numbers for you too. Dylan Bundy in the first 4 innings had 10 ground ball outs. In the last 3 innings that he pitched, he had 7 fly ball outs. Did you see any kind of a difference that indicated that things were changing later in that game?
Well, I thought he actually, compared to his last start when he had a little bit of tightness behind his right shoulder in the lat, he had more velocity. Demper, he's an amazing young pitcher. Not because he's 4-1, but he pitches, he changes speeds. I'm thinking tonight, in '71, I had a chance to be with 3 other 20-game winners. Pat Dobson and Cuellar and McNally, 2 lefties. They were terrific. But Pat Dobson could blow you away the first time, finesse you the second time, and the third time you had no idea what he's going to do. Well, Dylan Bundy can do that. He mixes pitches up. He can add a little bit on his fastball. Still hasn't got to 94 or 97, but he just has a tremendous presence out there. They don't get him a lot of runs, but they got him enough tonight. They got him 4 per game coming in, and Porcello pitched well. He just outpitched him. And how often do you outpitch a Cy Young Award winner when you're 24 years old?
Jim, how about, we're talking about Manny, but also the 2 catches by Adam Jones, a couple by Ryan Flaherty. But how about Boston's defense? I mean, committing 4 errors, that base running blunder by Hanley Ramirez. I mean, they just seem like they made mistake after mistake during the game.
Well, Travis Shaw is playing for the Brewers. Sandoval's on the DL. And they got a guy that, plays a lot of, he's more of a utility guy on a cold night. And Marco Hernandez just didn't play well. It all started with a routine double play ball that Heath Hembree threw into center field, or the game certainly would have been a lot closer. So, Orioles take advantage of it. That's what you have to do when you beat the Red Sox. They're not playing well or as well as you anticipate. And you know what? It's a great way to start May.